Hello everyone and welcome here to Bangladesh, Dhaka in fact, as you check out Google Earth. Just got to love this technology here in 2008, and this is the stadium we are, Shera Bangla National Cricket Stadium here in Dhaka. New Zealand versus the host Bangladesh for this three-match series. Match one. I'll go through the New Zealand side there. No surprises. McCullum, the wicketkeeper, so explosive. He'll go in there with Taylor, Ryder, Howe, Styrus, Flynn, Oram. Vittori is the skipper. Mills, South and Gillespie are the seam and swing bowlers. And joining alongside me, who ran up the stairs puffing and just did that pitch report. You got it wrong, Aliata Khan.
Yes, I certainly did. But it looks that Bangladesh team has made a few changes. Naeem Islam, the young debutant, making a debut in this game. Tamim Iqbal, Junaid Siddiqui, Mohammad Ashraful, the captain. Saqibul Asal, Mahmudullah Riyad, the off spinner. Then Mushfiqur Rahim coming back into the squad, did not tour Australia. Abdur Razzaq, Mashrafi Murtaza, Shahadat Hussain, and Syed Russell also coming back.
Yes, a lot to play for here for the Kiwis. Daniel Vittori, you just mentioned there at the toss. They win this 3-0. They will go to number 2 on the ICC World Rankings in one-day international cricket. Vastly different from their test form for the Black Caps. They are struggling in the longer version game. But here, where you see McCullum come out to bat, very, very exciting. And expect some fireworks. Would have liked to have bowled first himself, Dan Vittori, with his men going up front in these overcast conditions. But the coin fell nicely for that man, Mohammad Ashraful. No hesitation in wanting to go out as a group. The Green Machine ready to rock and roll in these 3 one-day internationals before the 2 test matches here in October 2008. Lots of expectation. But, as we look from our commentary box, it's still very gloomy and overcast. Here is Jesse Ryder, very young man and just starting out in his career. Exciting talent. Showed that back in New Zealand the beginning of this year against England. And a lot to prove for this young man. Does hit the ball hard and a long way. Got the left-hand right-hand opening combination. Brendan McCullum, we've seen a lot of him over the years. Exciting. Vast experienced. Like that average to be up around a little bit higher for him and to get into the 30s, but that's that strike rate. That is impressive. Best of 166. Doesn't muck around. Mashrafi Murtaza, here he is. I'm looking forward to seeing him. Saw him recently in the Asia Cup in Pakistan, late June, early July. Been around for a while, as you can see. And Mohammad Ashraful, we're looking for him to get things right early on. All in readiness. So Ryder will be taking strike. First ball of the series. Right on the button. Good start, Ali.
That's exactly what Mohammad Ashraful would be expecting from his pace bowler, right up in the front. Look at that delivery. First up, good seam position, bit of movement leaving the left-hander. Good signs. Bangladesh winning the toss and deciding to field first.
And we're underway here with Ryder, that is, just dabbing it down. And the New Zealand score is off the mark. New outfits here for the Black Caps. They've just subtly changed their appearance there, not nearly as much black. They've got a little bit of that silver, the silver fern. New Zealand is so famous for on their sporting jerseys. Just a bit more of the flick of the silver with the black. But Ryder, McCullum going out front. Ross Taylor, who is the most Australian-like that I've seen for some time coming into this New Zealand lineup, loves to go horizontal and brutal on anything short. He's such a dynamic player. And then Jamie Howe, Scott Styrus, and Daniel Flynn, who toured England earlier this year in the middle of this 2008. Got a nasty blow in the grill, lost a tooth, smashed into his face. Nice little bit of shape here. McCullum just checks the shot and is underway himself.
Yes, buddy.
But a lot of expectation with these young New Zealanders getting this opportunity to tour Bangladesh, and then they've got the tough one of touring Australia straight after this series.
Once again, a good delivery to the right-hander this time from Mashrafi Murtaza. We saw him bowling one to Jesse Ryder, which left the left-hander. This one to a right-hander, Brendan McCullum.
In the air and aggressive. That's how he plays, Jesse Ryder, on the up. The big left-hander gets his first boundary.
And a very good one. Should give him quite a lot of confidence. Look at that. Good right leg to the pitch of the delivery. And finishing it off in style. Over to the ropes.
Now, he's just made the mistake here, Russell. He's just got into the pads, and you don't want to be there. Even though this outfield is slow, still makes it to the fence. Another boundary in the second over. Already the score is 13.
And that one is on the onside. The first one from Jesse Ryder was on the offside. And I think pitched up. It's the length which is going to be the key. It was pitched up, and easy pickings for the batsman to just tuck it away. Good piece of timing. Look at that. Didn't want to hit it too hard. Just played it quite easily.
This will race away. Just too short and wide, even though there is a little bit of cover out on the fence. So quickly off the blade.
Well, so far the pitch has played very nicely, hasn't it? So the margin of error would be minimum on these kind of surfaces. You've got to get your line and length right. On that occasion, both going a bit haywire. Outside the off stump, and picked that up very quickly off the back foot. Look at that. Played it really nicely into the ground. And once you beat the fielder, you will fetch yourself a boundary.
Too short. Loves it there. And it's a nice little freebie for Ryder to add to his account. All the way. It has. That is outrageous. He's only really just caught up with it and flicked it. And it has gone all the way for the maximum. Didn't try to belt it too hard, and it just clears the rope. Skims over the rope there for 6. First one of this match.
I'm sure he's going to come back and bowl on the right here. Once again, short, pulled. 4 more. He does have the tendency of bowling short pitch deliveries, but he's got to pick up the right time to bowl it. It's only his first over. He's belted for a 6 in the first delivery. Once again, 2 dot deliveries, and then 4 more. Not good.
Oh, he's gone over the top with that one. And has it gone all the way? No, not quite. But that's the way he likes to play. But that was a little shot, just being frustrated a little. It wasn't such a bad delivery.
It wasn't indeed. I think he was forced into that shot, trying to hit his way out of trouble. Did it very well, actually. Ball coming up very nicely onto him. And had no problems, really taking the aerial route and almost going the distance.
5 from 15 face, most unusual for him. And he's gone over the top again. I think he's just decided, well, it's time now. I've had a look. I'm not doing too well with this ball moving back into me. And if there's any width at all, I'm going to go through with it. It's 41 for none. A bit of a chat mid-pitch there. And pretty good partnership so far. Current run rate at 5.86 runs per over, just from 7 overs. And Ryder is the man for me. Looks very, very good. 30 from 26. Over the top. Down to third man. There's that little bit of width that he likes, Brendan McCullum. 4 more.
Tell you what, it wasn't too far away outside the line of the off stump. It was a very good shot.